Hi guys, it's Sin from Sin's Tumblers, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super awesome hydro dip tumbler. Here's what we're going to need. A tumbler. Today I'm using a 40-ounce Stanley dupe, a bucket. I'll be using a 5-gallon, at least 2 spray paint colors. I like to use Rust-Oleum 2 times, a spinner, gloves, Tumblers coating epoxy, mixing cups, mixing sticks, and a torch. Once you guys have that, you're gonna have to grab your tumbler. Mine has been already prepped, so it is sanded and spray painted already, and it's just ready to dip. Then you're gonna fill your bucket 3/4 of the way up. Once you have it filled, you're gonna take your spray paints and you're gonna alternate spraying the colors into the water. I'm using black and red, so I'm just gonna alternate black, then red, then black, then red. Once you have that done, you're then going to take your tumbler and you're gonna dip it in the water. But as you're dipping it, you're going to rotate your cup. And once it gets to the rim, you're gonna just take it out. And look at how cool this looks. Now we're gonna wait about 24 hours before we epoxy it. This is what it looks like after 24 hours. So we're gonna add it to our spinner. I do have some foam inserts in there already. So now this is ready to epoxy. We're gonna take these little things off because we don't want to get epoxy on them. So we're just gonna tape it off like that, and then we'll pull it off once the epoxy's on there. This is where the handle connects to this cup. So again, we don't want the epoxy getting in the hole and just messing up the cup. So, I mean messing up where we screw it in. Okay, perfect. We'll leave it like that. And now let's go ahead and mix our epoxy. We're gonna be using our Tumblers coating epoxy. So let's go ahead and pour 30 milliliters. We're gonna use 15 part A and 15 part B. This, we're gonna mix it for about 3 minutes or until it is fully incorporated. This epoxy is kind of thick, especially part A is very thick, kind of like the consistency of honey. So, you know, that's totally normal. It is gonna start kind of clouding up. Again, that's totally normal. That just means that our epoxy is mixing, but it hasn't fully mixed yet. So let's go ahead and mix that up. And again, we're gonna be mixing for about 3 minutes. You wanna make sure that you are scraping the sides as well as the bottom of the cup. Okay, once you've mixed your epoxy for about 3 minutes, then we can add it to our tumbler. So let's go ahead and turn on our spinner. And this is gonna go just directly onto the cup. Then we're gonna remove any excess epoxy that we may have. So go ahead and just remove any. I'm putting mine back into my cup. And you wanna make sure that your entire cup is fully coated with epoxy. Now with Tumblers coating epoxy, if you leave it on a little bit thick, it's totally okay. You don't obviously want it like too thick because you also don't want your tumbler coming out like globby. But if you leave it on a little bit thick, it is totally okay. Okay, right here. And then I think with that, my tumbler is fully covered with epoxy. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my torch and I'm just going to hit it with the torch. Once we do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape. If you do not remove the tape, what's going to happen is that it'll fuse to the cup and then it's going to be annoying to get it off. We're just going to leave it like that. Look at how beautiful that Tumblers coating epoxy coats this cup. Okay, so we're gonna leave our cup alone and then we'll see how it looks tomorrow.
24 hours later.
It has been 24 hours and I actually ended up just doing this one coat because it has such a beautiful finish. I'm gonna leave it like this. We're just gonna pop in the handle and look at how beautiful this looks, you guys. Look at how awesome this cup looks, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Epoxy Resin Store's YouTube channel so that you stay up to date with the newest videos. Also, go ahead and follow the Epoxy Resin Store on all their social media platforms. See you next time, guys.